This is the second part of a C# programming tutorial on how to manipulate strings. This time I will cover converting strings into other variable types, separating each variable into individual characters, and using the .contains command to check if a string contains a specific character or set of characters. So let's get started. The ability to convert one variable type to another is a useful technique and is often required when manipulating data in our variables. We have seen all the way in part 1 of this series how we can use an int.parse or double.parse to place strings into other variable types. However, what if you wanted to place an integer or a real into a string? In C# we can do this using the toString command after the identifier. Each programming language will have ways to convert data types, so it's always a good idea to look these up. Now let's look at how to separate each character in a string. Here we have a string, and by outputting element 0 and 1 of my string, we can see we have output H and E, the letter contained in element 0 and 1. You may recognize this as the same way we refer to elements in an array. So an easy way to think of this is by imagining a string as an array of characters. That also means you can loop through a string the same way you can as an array, by using a for loop. Let's find a practical use for this. Here we have combined a selection statement, a set of Boolean OR operators, a counter, and a for loop to create an algorithm that can count how many vowels are contained in a given string. Now let's look at the contains command. Here we have a selection statement. However, in the condition we have the myString identifier followed by a .contains, and then a list of characters in the brackets. If the string contains that set of characters in that order, then the condition will evaluate to true. If it does not, then it will evaluate to false. If I run the code as is, you can see that the code does contain the characters ELL, and the condition returns the true statement. If I was to change the string so that it no longer contains ELL and run again, it would return the false statement. Once again, it is time to practice your coding. Practice your new skills by completing some of these on-screen challenges. If you can do all 4 challenges without help, then let me know in the comments. Or if you have a question, also let me know in the comments. If you would like to see step-by-step answers to these challenges, there will be a follow-on video which I will pin in the comments. If you learned something new from this video, or enjoyed it otherwise, please give this video a like and tap that subscribe button for more coding videos.